You can't see me. You can't see me, chat. Chat, you can't see me. Everyone say, where's Wilbur gone? Everyone say, where's Wilbur? I can't see him. Everyone say that in the chat. It'll be funny. Trust me. Everyone will laugh. Trust me. Trust me. Guys, trust me. Do it. Eve Street, thank you for the subs. Everyone say, where's Wilbur gone? Everyone say, where's Wilbur? I can't see him. Yeah, where's Wilbur gone? Yeah. You fucking idiots! I'm right here! You fucking dumbasses! I'm literally right. I was visible on the screen. You could see the top of my head. You fucking stupid ass. I'm right there. You are so dumb. You're idiots. Sorry. Imagine not being able to see, bro. I was literally on the screen. You stupid. You're dumb. Hey chat. Even though you're dumb, it's nice to see you. How have you all been? How have you all been, chat? I've had a crazy old day. But before we talk about my crazy day, the elephant in the room, we've got to discuss. We have to discuss. So chat, it's my last stream of the year. Tomorrow I'm going up to see my dad. It's the first time I've been up to see my dad in 3 years, I think. 2 or 3, I think, which is crazy. So I'm going up to see my dad tomorrow. And then I'm going to be there for 2 days, and then it's New Year's. And then January 1st, I'll be back. So this is my last stream of the year, but it's not going to be very long before I'm back. It'll be like 4 days, probably. So, hi, chat. Welcome to the last stream of the year. It's been a crazy 2021. I've had a crazy yesterday, which I'll talk about. But first, we've got to talk about the other elephant in the room. We have 3 minutes until Wilbur.store goes live. Wilbur.store, my new merch. Limited edition. Season 1. Once this is gone, it's never coming back. I'm wearing some of it right now. Oh! Why did it do that? Why did it flash? God, it scared me. You got 2 minutes 51 seconds, chat. And then this is out. And then I'll stop talking about it. I'll shut up because that's all I talk about. Is this fucking merch. So, this is it, chat. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Is it pre-order? Yeah, it's pre-order. It's pre-order limited edition. Yeah. Are you excited, chat? Are you excited? I hope you can get it. I think there's going to be a bit of a mad dash. We only have a limited number, I think. So, I think there's going to be a little bit of a mad dash. If there's not, take it slow. I'm sure there'll still be some items left. But, you know, I'm excited. I've been working. Do you know how long I've been working on this for, chat? Since March of this year, I've been working on this. I've had this in my wardrobe since like April, and I've only sort of started wearing it around September, October time. And now the fact that it's going to be out there in the world, you guys will have it out there in the world very soon is crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, it's my last stream of the year, which doesn't really mean much because I'll be streaming again in a few days. I hope you've had a good time with me this year. I've done quite a lot this year. It doesn't feel like I've done a lot. And then I look back on it and I'm like, oh, wow, I've done a lot. Dude, the fucking storming of the White House was this year. You know, the attempted coup when they went into the that was this year. That was in January. What the fuck? Time is fucked. Time is broken. I've sworn a lot. I've said a lot of curse words in these first 10 minutes. Yeah. It feels like this year's been really quick, but it's actually been very long, and I've done a lot, and I've done a lot with you guys. This has been our year, and I'm excited to go over it today. I'm excited to chat and hang out for our last time. We're gonna reminisce. Oh, you 53 seconds. The merch just flashed up on a different thing. Oh, it was on the Capitol. Sorry, not the White House. I'm an idiot. March on the Capitol. This is it, chat. 40 seconds, and then this is like the last thing I have planned of the year. Actually, no, my fucking single isn't out yet. My cover of the Lovejoy cover is supposed to be out, but I've got to put pressure on the DistroKid guy tonight. I'm gonna email him like, hey, I hope you've had a nice Christmas. Sorry for double texting you. Can you please make it come out? Chat, we have 20 seconds. 20 seconds until the merch is open. You can go get it. This is it, chat. I hope you're all ready. I hope you're all I'm excited for this stream. I'm excited to attack, and I'm excited for you guys to finally see the merch properly on our website. 5 seconds. This is it. 2, 1. It's open. It's open. Wilbur.store. You can go get it right now. It's here. Here's all the ones. So we have, this one's the one I'm wearing now. Oh no, they've included the photos of me. Right, chat, I want to talk about this. The day I went into the studio, I was so tired, and I was so just fucked. I don't remember what it was, but some reason I was just so tired, and I felt like my face was melting, right? Now, obviously, a photo shoot, you can only do one. This was my first ever photo shoot. I'm not a model. I've never done this kind of stuff, so it was quite fun. But it was the only thing. It was the only. I was full. Look at me! I'm falling apart. I look like I've aged 20 years in all of them. Look at this. I kind of like the vibe that I look so old in all of them. Let's watch the promotional video. I remember this. Yeah, I like the vibe that I was so tired. I like the vibe that I was so tired in all of them because it makes it look so old. Makes it look so 90s. Go away, Malware vibe. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, Desert Island vibes. Ooh. Look at Wait. Chat, I was so fucked. It's my coffee. Chat, if you know me, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee. Coffee fucks me. It makes me like, I get all fucking jittery and anxious. But the fact that I was having to drink coffee tells you all you need to know about how unwell and how tired I felt. That's what I'm wearing now. I'm sighing. Oh no. Let's do a contrast. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Not a good day for me. Didn't have any makeup on either. That's maybe my cookie. They got me a cookie. They were very nice. I didn't shave either. Oh man. But yeah, check out Wilbur.store. This merch isn't forever. This is limited. I don't think I've ever shown you this one. This one's really nice as well. This one's also got the stripe on it. That this, let's say, seems. See, same stripe. Yeah, chat. I've been working on this since March. I'm so happy it's finally out, and I'm so happy you guys get the opportunity to check it out and go and try it out. Anyway, Wilbur.store. Later on, okay, I wanted to do it on stream, chat. So, I had a merch competition going. Wilbur Art Comp, hashtag Wilbur Art Comp, right? And or Wilbur Paint Comp. And like, man, some of the stuff people made, like, hold on, let me get some up for you. Some of the stuff you guys made on this website. So the website, in case you didn't know, has a paint feature on it, which is still going to be there. If you go on the website now, you've still got the paint feature. It's got the paint feature on it, right? And these aren't the winners I'm going to show you, but these are just some examples. Oh my fucking god. People using this really crappy paint function the website had managed to draw these so cool little pieces of art, right? And like, I was gonna pick them on stream. I was gonna go through all the tweets on stream and pick out the best ones. But chat, I can't do that. I can't do that, chat. It's just, Highway, thank you for the 5. It's just, there's so many cool ones. And they're so, I couldn't sit there and go through and be like, yes, this one's a 9 out of 10, but this one's a 10 out of 10. Like, I couldn't do that. So I'm going to do it off stream. Literally after the stream, the first thing I'm going to do is pick the 5 winners. But like, holy crap. Just know that I've been scrolling through them, and if you've ever posted on it and you've got more than like 10 likes, I've most likely seen your post. I won't be going by likes though when I do it. I'll be going from old to new. Yeah. Wow. chat. Like, what if they've already bought it? I mean, yeah, it's the art competition is one of those things where you can. Oh, we've crashed the chat. I think we crashed the shop, chat. We crashed the site. You crashed Wilbur.store. Too many of you want this. Oh man. Well, thank you for giving it a death hug. You gave it a hug of death, chat. Oh, I'm sorry if you can't get in. Oh, you crashed another site. Oh, thank you, Highwayman and CG5 Music. Thank you for the 5 and 10 subs, respectively. Thank you so much for giving my website a hug of death. And thank you so much for being here. I want to talk about my day, okay? Why do you never let me talk about my day? Why do you never let me talk about my day, chat? You hate me, huh? Why don't you let me talk about my day, alright? Chat, so. I got home yesterday. And I was like, right, I'm all home. And I got like, I chilled out. I played some Territorial.io, which I've been really into recently. And then, more importantly, I decided it was time to go and get exercise because I've been laying around. Gretchen is okay, kinda. Is kinda okay. Thank you for the 10. I'd been laying around a lot. And I was bored. And I wanted something to do to like take my mind. So I decided I was gonna go to the gym. So I got changed, stepped out on my door, shut my door behind me. Now, if you don't live in the UK, I know you probably have this in other countries too, but from when I was in America, no one had this. But in the UK, doors automatically lock behind you. When you shut the door, they lock. You don't have to lock it with the key. So I step out my door, shut the door, and immediately break down onto my knees with my face in my hands because I just shut my key in the fucking house. So I go and have the most kind of like distracted gym session where I'm just thinking, how the fuck am I gonna get home? Like, how am I gonna get into my house tonight? So I'm only there for like 20 minutes before I'm just like, fuck it, I need to go home. So I cycle home, and I get back at about 1 a.m. and I Google like locksmiths, like 24-hour locksmiths, and I just call I literally just click the first one and call it, and this phone gets answered like, and I'm like, hello, I've locked myself out of my house, and the voice just like, postcode? And so I give them my postcode, and then they're like, it's gonna be 20 minutes. I'm like, what? And they're just like, it's obviously someone had been like, had the phone next to them, and was just like, like woken up by my call. Anyway, eventually, an hour passes, and this car rolls up. This guy gets up. Now, I've gotten knocked out before. Now, sidetrack. We're gonna do a side story here. I was once staying with my ex at her house while I was supposed to be looking after it while her parents were out. I was like, because she had work to do and stuff, and they couldn't just leave the house like open. So I was there to look after the house, and I did the exact same thing. On the very first hour that my girlfriend's parents left, I stepped out the door and shut it behind me, and I completely fucked it basically. So essentially I called up a locksmith, and he came round, and he examined the door and was like, okay, we're gonna need to drill it. So he drills into the base, and I'm like, fuck. So he drills out the lock, and for free he replaces the lock for me, and he gives me the new set of keys. And then my girlfriend's parents, or my ex's parents, had a nice surprise when they got back from their holiday, and me being like, new keys for the house, I've changed the locks. But anyway, so he drilled out the lock, but the reason he drilled out the lock was because there was no letterbox, and the door opened like inwards onto a staircase, so he couldn't pressure it in, right? Sorry, it opened outwards, so he couldn't like jam it out. Anyway, so I call up the guy, and he arrives at about 2 in the morning. I'm just sat in the... By the way, it's fucking freezing in the UK right now. It was raining. It was cold. I was sat outside my house, and he shows up, and he looks at the door for 5 seconds and goes, gonna have to drill. That's the drill. Gonna have to drill that one. Motherfucker, we are not drilling. We are not drilling out my lock at 2 in the morning. I am not gonna be drilling. I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way. Everyone's saying girlfriend, it was an ex. It was an ex. This was when I was about 20 years old, so like 5-6 years ago. Anyway. He's like, we're gonna have to drill out the lock at 2 in the morning. So do you know what I just fucking say? I just go, no. I just go, no. Because, like, it drills out the lock and then I'm just in an unlocked house for all night until I can get locksmiths. And chat, no one told me this, but there's 2 Boxing Days in England. Today is Boxing Day Part 2. Like today and yesterday, everything's shut, right, for Boxing Day. So not only would I have been locked out of my house, not only would I have had no lock on the door, but I wouldn't be able to get it replaced until literally like tomorrow because of the fact that like literally tomorrow, like the 29th, because of the fucking door. So I say no. I just say no, and he goes okay, and I pay him for his time because he drove out at 1 in the morning. I give him it's about 50 quid for him to come out, which is I guess fair enough. Like I felt a bit steep, but I was like, it's 1 in the morning. I just made him drive out here. It took him an hour, so yeah. You woke this man up for fuck all. Look, he made 50 quid. He's all right. He made 50 quid. Yeah, I tell him no. He hops in his car and leaves, right? And one of the main reasons I sent him back as well, chat, not just because I didn't want to drill into my house. Chris Me Quick, thank you for the 20. Not just because I wanted to, like, drill into my home, but also just because I just didn't want to. I didn't trust it, you know. Like it was like I think the quote was something like almost like posting on 180 quid just to drill into the house. So I was like, yeah, nah, I don't want to do that. I feel like it's not. I feel like that's not real. I feel like it's not right. So so I called up my friend. I called up David. You know, David from Soot House. I say, David, he's awake. He's playing Minecraft. And I say, David, and he's like, yeah. I go, can I sleep on the sofa, please? I can't get in my house. And he's like, okay. So I sleep on David's sofa, which is like a good distance walk from my house. So I walk all the way to David's house in 2 in the morning in the rain, and I go to sleep on his sofa, and I set, and I get there about 3 a.m. and I fall asleep at about 4. Then I wake up at 8. So I've been awake since 8 a.m. today, chat. I wake up at 8, and I immediately call up, like, the estate agent to be like, do you have a spare set of keys? Completely forgot it's fucking double Boxing Day. There's, like, everyone gets the day off, which it makes sense, because Christmas, I guess, was on a weekend. But, like, I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. So I can't call them. Call up the first locksmith, and they're like, press 1 if you live in the north. Press 2 if you live in the Midlands. Press 3 if you live in Wales or the south of England. So I hit 3. And it's like, press 1 if you live in central or south London. Press 2 if you live in Wales. Press 3 if you live in Cornwall or Plymouth. Press 4 if you... And it keeps going there and it says, press 6 if you live on the south coast. So I press 6. And then it goes... Press 1 if you live in the north. Press 2 if... I just fucking hang up. I'm like, okay, that's broken. So then I call up another one, and the bloke's like, why are you ringing me? It's Boxing Day. And I'm like, I need a locksmith. Just break into my house for me, please. Also, by the way, chat, how do they know? How do locksmiths know, like, it's your house? Because every time I've had a locksmith come over, they never check. They never ask. They never go like, oh, is this your house? Like, they don't even ask, like, is this your house? They don't ask. They just go, yeah, you want me to fucking, yeah, I'll fucking crowbar. There you go. In you go, mate. It's just like, oh yeah, what, if this is your house, what number is it? Oh, it's number 7. Yeah. Of what street? This street. Number 7, this street. Sounds good to me. Fucking breaks in for me. Oh yeah, and while you're doing that, it's also next door. That's also my house, and the door after that's also my house. I'm just walking out with a TV under my arm. Like, yeah, that one's also my house, and that one. Anyway, so eventually, chat, I meet the love of my life. I meet my savior, my king amongst men. Oh, chat, my king. I ring him up. His name's Gaz. I ring him up, and I say, hello, I'm locked outside my house. And he goes, All right, where are you? I give him my address. And he says, what kind of door is it? I tell him the kind of door. He says, does it have a letterbox? I tell him if it has a letterbox or not. And he's just like, which way does it open? I tell him which way it opens. And then he goes, yeah, I'll do it. He said, 60 quid, I'll be there in an hour. And I'm like, cool. He arrives in 20 minutes to my door, goes up to it in 5 minutes without a drill, just with a stick. He uses a stick. He opens the door. And he goes, cheers, mate. And he drives off. And I'm just, oh, chat. My king, the love of my life, Gaz. We stan Gaz, chat. He fucking saved me, chat. He saved me. When everyone else was having their Boxing Day, he arrived in a big red van and he was smiley and he was the cheeriest guy and he greeted me, he gave me the elbow bump because he's COVID conscious and he was wearing a mask. And he just fucking uses a stick and just gets the door open in literally 5 minutes. And I say to him, it's crazy. Last night, a guy looked at it and told me it needed to be drilled into. And then the guy just looked at me and goes, nah, you just need someone with the right toolkit, mate. Anyway, have a nice morning. And he just leaves. I'm like, Gaz, you legend. I haven't been in my house for almost 16 hours. And he just walks up and just goes, Eve Street, thank you for the 10. Yeah, we stan Gaz, chap. Stan Gaz. I cannot recommend him enough. Good job, Gareth. Stick, how's that work? I don't fucking know. He had these little sheets of plastic that he jammed into he got these sheets of plastic and put them in the door, and he got this stick and wibbled it, and it just went boop, it just opened. He was like a mastermind. He had magic hands. We love Gaz. We love Gaz. So yeah, I got locked outside my house. That's how I got locked outside my house, chat. I think you should make a song about Gaz. Dude, I write songs about weird shit. Most of Pebble Brain is they're songs about random people. Strange. Oh yeah. Also, if you've just arrived from the stream, I think it's the shop back up and running. Is the shop not crashed anymore? My merch got released and we gave it the hug of death. It's broken. It won't open. If you can get onto its Wilbur store, Athena's Huntress, thank you for the 10. If you can get onto its Wilbur store, grab yourself some merch. It's limited. Season 1. It's not crashed. Oh, it's just crashed for me. I'm the only one not allowed in. It's Wilbur store. You can get in and go and buy yourself some merch. Go buy yourself some of my new... I'm wearing it right now if you want this. This is probably going to sell out quite fast. So if you want this, I'd get on it fast. But the website's fun too. Even if you don't want to buy some merch, there's a little paint tool. You can draw little pictures. It's crashed. Give it a while. I reckon there'll still be merch to grab soon. You're not going to be... You're not going to be out of luck. Anyway, chat. I asked Tommy if he wanted to hang out today, by the way. I said, hey, Tommy, want to be on my stream for a bit? And he said, just hanging tonight after best of if it's chill. Chat, what does that mean? Tommy, what does that mean? Do you want to come on my stream and hang out with me? Just hanging after best of if that's chill. Does that mean yes, you want to come hang? Or does that mean no, you want to hang out off stream? Yeah, chat saying that means no. I mean, I feel like it means no, but also Tommy words things weirdly. Tommy will go I'll say to Tommy hey man, and Tommy will message me hey man, do you want to hang out? And I'll say, yeah, when? And he goes, dunno. And then call me immediately. Or he'll just message me out of nowhere going, Will, loads of will, and I'll be like, yeah, what's wrong? And he'll just be like, I've really decided I really like the band Muse. And I'm like, Tommy, why you just spammed me? It made me think it was important, and then it's about you liking Muse. Look, I know they're one of the most interesting hard rock bands of the 2000s who with their incredible orchestral skills and singing performances who's the singer? Matt something managed to change the genre, defy the genre. But you don't need to spam me the word will before you tell me that they're good. Yeah, I don't know what Tommy means. He's strange. He's saying just hanging tonight after the best of if that's chill. Well, the best of's out. Does that mean you want to hang now? Tommy in it. Tommy in it at hotmail.co.uk. Anyway, chat. I want to talk about this year. As this is my last stream of the year, I want to talk about stuff because I said this briefly before to you when I was complimenting you guys, but genuinely, this chat has been the best chat I've had in a long time. Now, I know that's weird for a lot of you, but like I talk about this in my interview with Anthony Padilla. But I've been in this whole Minecraft streaming game for a long time. Such a long time that I think that the majority of people that I started with don't do Minecraft streaming anymore, right? It was 2019, which I know you're going to be like, what? That's not long at all. But hear me out, right? I was in that first wave of Minecraft stan culture with SMP Live. There was and like for those of you that weren't there for that, it may be weird for you to hear, but stan culture originated in the Minecraft community like in a big way from SMP Live. It was like people from Lunch Club were trending all the time. People from SMP Live, you know, there were people using their faces, their profile pictures. This was a weird thing for Minecraft at the time. This was a weird thing for the Minecraft community to have a stan culture, right? That it was like strange. It was crazy. And this eventually moved on to the Dream SMP, and it spread out into all corners of the internet to many, many deserving and lovely creators. But it started with SMP Live, and despite being a small part of SMP Live, I was on it like every day, and I didn't have many viewers, but I had some stans, and I was a part of stan culture. And I remember I even during a big fucking drama that happened between content creators and stans. Do you know what the crazy thing was? It was over the fact that stans were using us as their profile pictures. There was a big pushback from creators who were getting angry at stans for using their profile pictures. And I made a statement on my stream saying that I didn't give a shit, and that I think that that everyone should be allowed to do what they want, and it's the internet, and if it is, you know, as long as there's no boundary set, you can do what you want. I remember I said that, and I got reached out to by a bunch of creators being like, hey man, what did you mean by this? I was like, oh bro, I fucked up. But yeah, I was there at the front lines. I was there at the front lines of the stan culture boom, right? And I just want to say now, I've seen the ups and downs of it. I've seen it at bad points, and I've seen it at good points. And I just want to say, chat, that over my entire time of being in this community and being a part of Minecraft like culture on the internet, you know, any kind of Minecraft culture on the internet, I'm honored that I have you guys. You know, you guys are splendid. You guys are great. And even though everyone else's chats make fun of you, I think you're fine. You're very chaotic and very energetic, which is how I've raised you to be, I guess. But yeah, you guys are great, and I'm glad that I'm not scared of you, and I'm comfortable enough to be back on Twitter and hanging out with you and stuff. Yeah, raiders. Is this a Rambu raid? Have I just had a Rambu raid? Rambu Rhythms? Rambu Rhythms? I've asked him if he wants to hang out. Rambu Rhythms. Yeah, he says yes. Rambu Rhythms.
Hi.
It's Rambu Rhythms. Hi, Rambu Rhythms.
It's me, RambuRhythms.twitch.tv.
Yeah, welcome.
How's it going?
It's good. How was your stream? Thank you for the raid, King.
Good, of course. It was pretty good. I talked about how it's real lobotomies are actually really funny when you think about how they were just like your brain isn't working, we'll just make it work a little bit less until you reach a state of bliss. That's what I was thinking about. I'm really tired.
I was talking about
Yeah?
Hey Rambu, hey, did you see my merch is out?
I did. I filled out the form.
The PR form.
Excited. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to show chat, but the website's been hugged to death. I can't open the website anymore.
Oh, that's awesome. Same thing happened with me.
Yeah, it's Wilbur.store though, Rambu viewers, if you have an interest in getting what I'm wearing right now. But yeah, Rambu, it's been a while. I actually sent you a message at the start of my stream.
Yeah.
I said, Rambo, I would like to apologize for always going live at the same time as each other. We've done that literally every time, every single
It
time.
keeps on happening. Like, I took a break yesterday.
I took a break
But it's
yesterday.
okay. I don't mind. I don't mind.
No, I don't care. I've always said, like, I don't really care about, having, like, viewers split. I always say to, like, when people are like, oh, when are you going to go live so I don't go live on top of you? I'm like, just do what you want, man. Go live on. I don't care. You can do what I want. Do what you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I get you, man. I get you. Shall we? This is my last stream of the year, Rambo.
Oh wow. Oh man.
Final stream. Have you got more coming up? You got?
Yeah, I've got more.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'll be. I'll rage you offline when it's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just as a sorry. Just as a sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I don't mind.
Can you brag to me, Rambo?
What?
Can you brag to me about your year? As it's the last stream of the year, I want you to brag about stuff that you're happy for. Things that you've done that you're proud of.
Oh, things that I've done that I'm proud of?
I feel like that there's been a massive counter wave on social media in the past 5 years where people have gone from constantly bragging about what they're doing all the time to now not saying it ever. And I feel like, man, I think Rambo, once a year, give what are you proud of? What are you proud of for accomplishing this year, Ken?
I think the biggest thing that I'm proud of is that we were able to raise a lot of stuff for charity. I think that's really cool.
That was sick. I remember that.
That's the thing that I'm the most proud of, probably, out of everything.
You smashed that.
Yeah. I was able to finally like pay it all the way through and everything, which was really cool.
That's so cool. How difficult was that?
Oh man, there's like limits and everything, and then you have to like fill out all these forms.
No, I mean, how difficult was it to raise it?
Oh. I mean, I streamed for like I think 18 hours that day. So that was fun. And then I jumped into a pool twice accidentally.
I remember
because
that.
I thought that I got the raw footage wrong the first time. Then it turns out that the footage was right. So then I jumped into the pool because I thought that the footage was wrong. But then it was the footage that was right. So then I jumped into the pool twice for like no reason. Well, not no reason, but yeah. Yeah.
That's good. I want to do a subathon next year. I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing a big old drive. Not for charity though, for me.
Yeah.
No, I do also want to do. I've got some ideas for some charities I want to do, but I do just want to do a subathon. I want to do a subathon where every sub adds a minute, and I just genuinely just do it, and it doesn't matter how long I'm here for. Wait, no, a minute's too long.
Yeah, no, you want it to be like 10 seconds.
Every sub is 10 seconds.
You're going to want it to be 10 seconds.
And then I set up a bed in my office. I've got a big empty space over there behind my computer I can do.
Well, I might... Well, are you going to do it in the UK?
Yeah, probably. Till I get a work visa so I can legally stream out there.
Oh, yeah. No, it's weird because I'm trying to figure out how to get to the UK like really soon, hopefully.
Eve Street,
so I have to figure that out.
Yeah, well, what's getting in the way?
I have no idea what I'm doing. That's one. Okay. I have no idea. Like, do I really need one, or can I just not? And then just go back every 6 months?
To settle in the UK, you need, like, if you want to rent, you need one.
Yeah, but like apparently there might be.
When I showed you houses on Rightmove, it sounds like you wanted. Wanted to rent.
Yeah, I want to, but it's like at the same time, like, do I actually need to? Like, because there's some like apparently some mumbo jumbo like workaround stuff that I can do.
Yeah.
Like rent a house while I'm technically just there, just chilling, and I just go back every 6 months.
Yeah, we're a lot more fair on them than you guys
like,
are.
I don't know.
Why
I just have no idea.
Hire an immigration lawyer and just be like, yo, I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to be able to legally live and work in the United Kingdom.
My immigration lawyer told me that there was supposed to be a thing for online entertainment, but then COVID happened, so that they didn't do it in the UK, and then they ghosted me for like a couple of months.
Right. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. But I have a call soon, hopefully, so I don't know. I'll have to figure it out.
Do you want to just swap, Rambo? You give me your social security number, and I'll give you my national insurance number. We can just swap.
Yeah,
places.
sure. Let's do it.
You live in the UK.
Then you can come over here, right? And then use your, thing, and I can still go over there. let's commit identity fraud on each other.
Yeah.
Let's steal each other's identities
fraud,
and then just rent it out.
we just share our nationality for a bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to be able to stay in America and work in America. I'm very excited. That's what I want.
Yeah, it's fun.
I want
I think.
I want the weather, and I want the
Uh-huh.
people, and I want the quality of life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Do you know whereabouts you're gonna want to live in the UK?
Probably Brighton.
That's where I am right now.
Wow.
Wow. Why do you like
Whoa,
Brighton?
what a coincidence.
Why did you like Brighton so much?
I'm gonna be real. It's because it's the closest to an American city that you can get,
Really?
but just in the UK.
How?
Yeah.
How is it closest?
I've looked everywhere else, and it's just like it's like I don't know. It just feels
Milton
the most
Keynes.
like
Milton
I
Keynes.
don't know what that is.
No,
that
okay,
sounds
so-
like a chocolate bar.
So when I think of an American city, I think you can't walk anywhere, right? You can't.
No,
That's
you can
number
walk
one.
in American. You've seen New York, right? You walk
I've
everywhere.
never been to New York.
Oh no, you walk. People walk everywhere.
Oh
in New
yeah,
York,
in the East
man.
Coast, yeah, but that's it. I think
Yeah.
New York is the
Even
only
in-
place, right?
Even in San Francisco,
I would say
though,
the most
people
like
still-
an American city in terms of that is Milton
Uh-huh.
Keynes. The British people in my chat are laughing right now. Milton Keynes
Oh.
is a giant. It's a giant shopping center surrounded by houses. So
I
it's-
really like. I like those actually.
You don't. I will be honest. I was joking a little bit. This
Oh,
is. If
I
you
really
look at
do
my
like shopping
stream, you
centers,
can see
though.
Milton
Yeah?
Keynes.
Oh, that looks. Oh, that seems. I don't like how not condensed it is. I like condense.
Look at what I'm. I mean, the roads are pretty.
No, everything's too far apart.
Milton Keynes. I should write a song
too far
about Milton
apart.
Keynes. I want to write a song about Milton Keynes.
What would it be called?
Milton Keynes, the gem of
Oh.
the gem of the UK.
Do not send him there.
Yeah, it's. I'd say it's quite American though.
Uh-huh.
More, I don't know what you mean about Brighton being. Okay, so what else do I think when I think of American city? I think convenience. Brighton has a lot of convenience. Has a lot of 24-hour
Brighton's
stuff.
pretty convenient. Yeah.
A lot of 24-hour stuff. What else do I think of? I think of bright lights and big signs, big advert signs, like big like, you know, like big like McDonald's third exit.
I like. Well,
You
the
know?
thing is, that's just nowhere in the UK. Like, you guys don't have a lot of advertisements.
No, we don't.
Like, even in like big cities, which is
Yeah.
really interesting actually. Because like when I went back to the US after being in the UK, I didn't realize like actually how much advertising there always was.
Yeah, you guys don't have much rules on it.
Yeah.
Also, you're allowed
no.
to advertise like drugs and political parties in America, which is crazy.
Yeah, well, we have rules on it. The rule is just yes, though. That's the thing. Like
The rule is just, you want
yeah,
it?
you can.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Like you've seen like the I love the signs that are just like you will burn in hell, because I love how just like someone had to paint that, someone had to like design that, and that's great.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's just like you're just on the road and you're just like, oh well, darn.
Guess
I gotta call
guess
that
I'm on the
number
way
now.
out. Fair enough. I've never thought of Brighton as being like an American city, but I can kind of guess that. I'd say, honestly, London,
I mean, it's
man.
the closest.
I think London.
Well, yeah, but like London's also like London is almost a bit too much,
Right. Okay.
you know. So it's just like it's a nice middle. It's a nice middle, I think, is like Brighton and everything. Where it's
Okay.
like you got the fun stuff, like you got like the bowling alley and the Pizza Hut right next to each other. Like you got like that little area, but then you also have like, you know, business centers and everything, and like
Right.
all the
Okay. I see
cool
what you mean.
stuff,
I'd say
like-
Brighton's more like an American town. It reminds me of when I was in
Yeah,
LA.
yeah.
That little space between Malibu and LA, where it was like just a big highway,
uh-huh.
and then just some scattered like living areas, and then like occasional blocks of like fast food chains and shopping centers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think Brighton has the most similarities to in terms of American structuring and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I just want to live in America. Wait a second. Hold on.
The reason I
No.
like Brighton so much,
Mhm.
the reason that I live here, aside from the fact that I grew up here for a few years, aside the fact that I grew up in the area of Brighton,
Mhm.
I think the reason I like Brighton so much is that it's alive. It feels like you're not. It doesn't feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, which a lot of England does. A lot of England. England has two modes. It has British City with like you've got kebab shop, and then you can live on top of the kebab shop. You know, that's
Yeah.
you got British City, and then you have quaint patchwork village in the middle of nowhere where everyone's racist. That's your two options
Oh.
in the UK. Yeah, it's awful. That's
Dang,
your two
that's
options.
an awful coin to flip.
Yeah. So in Brighton, the reason I like it is that it's a city. It's sort of lower middle class city, so it's like there's a lot of different people of different creeds and backgrounds. And the best thing about it is the center of the Gay Pride Parade. There's like it's one of the lowest hate crimes in the country. It's very tolerant here. It's just good people in Brighton. It's getting worse. The people in Brighton are getting worse.
That's the
But that's because of people moving down here. Chat, can you stop saying where you fucking live? Stop saying where you live, you idiots! I'm gonna have to bring out Danger Boy. Do you know Danger Boy, Rambu?
No, what is Danger Boy?
Danger Boy teaches internet safety on my streams.
Oh, awesome.
He teaches, you know that shit that they should have learned in school about how not to fucking just tell random strangers on the internet where you live. That's what Danger Boy teaches you. I'm gonna turn on Danger Boy now. Hey, it's me, fucking Danger Boy. I'm coming in a hologram because I died on the way back to my home planet. Hey guys, that's true. That's lore. Hey guys, it's me, Danger Boy. Number one, don't say your fucking age in my chat. Don't say how old you are, because we'll just ban you. Two, don't say where you live, you dumbasses. You're stupid. Fuck off. Number three, don't talk to strangers. All right, Danger Boy, he's dead again. He died.
Oh man.
He died. That's a great point. That is a great point from Honeysuckle. Don't say your ages and where you live. Instead, go to Wilbur.store. Athena,
Great
just saying you the
segue.
five.
Great segue.
Great segue. I mean, I'm not. I've done the plug. I'm not seguing. How do you spell segue? Like segue toppings, like segueing a topic.
Segway.
You are
Segway?
wrong. You are wrong.
Oh man. Is
You
it
know how
like
it's spelled?
SUGUE
No,
way?
it's segu.
Seg.
SEGUE. Segway.
It's Segu.
Segu. To segue into
the
another
hell?
topic is SEGUE. Segu.
Is it?
Yep. Segu.
Really?
Segu. Someone in my chat just went no.
Oh my god, it is. What?
People in my chat just say no. Someone just said no. Full stop.
Well, if they say it, you know, not much you can do.
Segu. You want a Segu topics?
What do we Segu to?
What do we Segu to?
What do we
I
Segu
want to Segu to topics. I want to play Risk,
Segu to?
Rambu. I want to play Risk.
You want to play Risk?
Tubbo's playing it right now.
I don't
Tubbo.
like Risk.
You don't like it?
No, well, I mean, I like Risk. It's fun, but I always get
What,
I always
Rambu?
get manipulated and deceived.
I just said to Tubbo, playing Risk without me, Sag. I'm guilt tripping him because he didn't want to invite me.
Don't guilt trip
I'm
him.
guilt tripping him. I'm gonna guilt trip
He
him.
doesn't deserve it.
Maybe he does though.
No. There are people that deserve guilt tripping. Trust me.
Like who?
I'll send you a list later,
Okay.
but Tubbo is not on the list.
I'll play Risk after. I wanna do just chatting. It's my last stream of the year, dude. It's my last stream of the year. I want to
know.
talk about stuff. What have I done this year?
What have you done, Wilbur?
What have I done? Do you know the the attempted coup at the Capitol was this year.
You attempted a coup at the Capitol?
No.
Well,
No.
That was a weird Sagoo. I'm gonna be real. Like, you went from what did I do this year to cooing the Capitol. Did you do that?
No. No.
Okay.
Hey, Austin's in the chat. Hey, Austin. We're just talking about insurrectionism. Austin just says he stormed the Capitol. I think. Do you know what the funny thing is? I think that in January of this year, my entire country was in a level 3 lockdown. So I don't think I could have even gone to your country, even if I wanted to.
Oh.
My entire country stopped being in a level 3 lockdown in May, and it hasn't been back in one since. That feels weird. It feels like England is constantly in a lockdown.
It's on its way.
I don't think we will. I don't think we will. I'm gonna go out on it. I'm just gonna say I don't think we will.
The thing is, will we not need to, like, will we not because, like, we don't need to, or will we not because they don't want to?
So that's difficult. It's hard. Okay, so everything makes sense when you look at the past, right? When you look at the past, it's like in the first wave of COVID, we needed to lock down way quicker, right? In the second wave, we didn't need to lock down as hard, a lot of people would say. But in this third wave, it's interesting because we've got the highest amount of cases a day we ever have. We're on 100-something thousand cases a fucking day, which is mental and
not good.
And
That's
scary. And it'll get worse now that Christmas has just happened, right? But the difference is that testing is twice it was in the second wave, and hospitalizations are less than half of what they were. So the question is, are we at a point now with the virus where this is okay, before I carry on, I'm not going to pull a Joe Rogan here. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not a doctor. Don't listen to me about anything. I'm just talking with my friend Rambu, right? But like, I'm not going to pull a Joe Rogan and be like, oh, I think you guys should go out and not wear masks. You should keep wearing masks, keep being safe. What I'm saying is are we at a point now where hospitalizations are so low that we've reached a variant, the Omicron variant, that is not as dangerous, is what I'm thinking that the doctors and whatever are going to have to figure out, right? Because if cases are high for a lot of diseases, but as long as they're not putting people in hospital, surely that's not a problem. I don't know, though. I don't know what I'm talking about.
The thing is, though, still getting sick would be a bad thing, because then you could still spread it to people that would be more affected by it.
So maybe we should have lockdowns for the vulnerable.
Yeah, well, because the thing is, like, the vulnerable will meet the invulnerable, right? And then if the invulnerable spells to the vulnerable, then
that was a badass sentence you just said.
Thank you. Like, I don't know. It's like it's you won't be able to just have no one, just be like, okay, you're vulnerable, you stay here with absolutely no one. It's either you can't just put one group into lockdown, right? It has to be everyone in order for truly that vulnerable group to be safe.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
It's a complicated one. I'm just gonna do whatever the doctors say. I trust the guidelines set out by the medical professionals in my country. I trust them. I will go with what they say. If they tell me it's lockdown time, it's fucking lockdown time. I'll move my whole system to my house and I won't stream in my office anymore. And if they don't say it, I'll carry on living as I am. You know, it's just how I see it. Let's Segu. Have you seen about what my prime minister did?
What did your prime minister do?
About what he did during the lockdowns and why we all want him gone right now.
Why do you want him gone?
Oh, Rambu, many reasons, but the most recent one is that during the lockdown, the first lockdown in 2020, when people were dying much more than they have been in any other lockdown, right? We're having tens of thousands of deaths a day at times, thousands at least, right? And every day we were completely locked down, and everyone was clapping for the NHS every day on Wednesday and stuff. And, we were all being told to, stay strong and stay British. And, your boy Boris Johnson was having a party.
Oh,
so
that's no good.
While people were being turned away from going to their families' funerals due to the risk of spreading COVID, and people were being buried on their own, with no one around them, just being buried on their own, or in hospitals on their own, on, the brink, Boris Johnson was having a party. He had a big party with all of the Conservative Party members at number 10 Downing Street, which is the equivalent of the White House. And then, if we couldn't get worse, we've got another photo of a couple months later, still in the same lockdown, him having a garden party and drinking wine with everyone. There's just a photo of him drinking wine with everyone.
Oh man.
Cannot wait to get him gone. I cannot wait. The second the English people start fucking rising up against the government, I'm going to be there at the protests. Peacefully.
Do you think that you can...
Peacefully, but I'll be there. I can't wait.
Do you think that you can bring back the court jester?
I'd be the court jester. Boris Johnson is our court jester.
Oh, he is? Wait, really? Is that a real thing? Still?
No. I said Boris Johnson.
No?
I said Boris Johnson is the court jester.
Oh. I thought that genuinely you guys still had a jester, and I'm like, that's awesome.
I mean, maybe we do, but that'll be for the Queen,
just bring
right?
in the best comedian, and they get a position in government. Awesome.
Wouldn't the court jester be for the Queen though, not for the Prime Minister?
Hey, everyone needs a little laugh every once in a while, you know.
I wonder how the Queen's doing right now. Everyone thought she was dead, and then she did a Christmas address, and we were like, "Whoa, she's not dead."
Deep fake.
It's a hologram. It's like
I remember
Tupac.
that's what people actually thought. People actually thought that it was like a deep fake or something, which you never know. Deep fakes are getting really good.
Know. I mean, the whole theory was we're gonna wait until after Christmas to announce that she's dead. That was the whole thing. I don't think she's dead. I think she's tough as nails, old Lizzie. She ain't going anywhere. I genuinely think Queen Elizabeth is the one thing holding the royal family together.
Really?
Because I don't like the royal family. I'm not a fan of the royal family at all. But Queen Elizabeth, she's all right. I like Liz. I'm a bit of a Liz fan. I like her. She's done military service for World War II. She's been she did military service for World War II. She's been our longest monarch ever. She's just quiet old lady that sits in a castle and she gets, and that's one of my favorite clips is when she's at a farm show. She looks so bored. She looks fucking bored out of her mind. She just sat as they're showing pumpkins and shit. And then they walk out some cows, and on camera she I don't think she knew she had the camera on her, but she just you can see her lip the words, "Oh, cows." And her eyes light up and she just points down. She's like, "Cows!"
Oh yeah.
And she loves dogs. If you watch videos of her when she's younger walking her dogs, it's very funny because she's got all her royal guard with her, and they're all being very very stood completely straight, and they're holding their rifles and stuff and defending her. And then Queen Liz is just like, "Get back here!" Just shouting at these dogs, chasing us. They're running off into fields. I like Queen Liz, and I genuinely think that after she's gone, there's going to be a big shake-up, because I feel like a lot of the people who are fine with the royal family, like me, I'm fine. I don't like them, but I'm fine with the monarch. I'm fine with the Queen. As soon as she's gone, I don't want a royal family anymore. Get rid of them as soon as she's gone.
What you're saying is it's all going downhill as soon as she dies.
When your 10th in line is being accused of being friends with Jeffrey Epstein and a horrible guy, and so much so where our 4th in line had to vacate the country because the royal family were being so horrible to him. It's it's at that point you're like, well, yeah, I don't really who knows. Bilzo just messaged me. He just says Liz will never die. Bilzo, you can't. I've never said a word to him. He just DMs me, and I never respond. Bilzo, stop talking to me.
That's best for your mental health. I'm gonna be real.
Bilzo, never speak to me again. Make that the last thing you ever say to me. I had a go at Bilzo in LA. Do you remember? he upset me. Oh, Bilzo did.
Oh.
Do you remember?
All right.
You remember this?
Oh no, I don't remember.
You were there. I snapped at him a little bit.
I'm kidding, Bill. I forgot.
I snapped at him.
Man.
He annoyed. He went too far. Oh, Bilzo went too far.
It's okay.
I don't want to ask why, so we're gonna skim over this, right? But you guys had some handcuffs at your house.
It was for the tag stream.
Sure.
When people would get handcuffed together.
Sure. Okay, Rambo. You had some handcuffs, and
You're right. You're right. You got me. We threw a body into the river.
And Bilzo put the handcuff on me, put one of the cuffs on me, right?
Oh yeah.
And then he proceeded to put the other cuff onto the railing. He cuffed me to the railing,
Mm-hmm.
and he took the key and threw it away as far as he could into the woods,
Wait,
into the bush.
I still have the photo of you just looking absolutely miserable while handcuffed to this. Wait.
Oh, is this the one where I look like an old man?
No. It's you just look so like you just look like you just
Show
like
the picture,
you just
yeah, I
look
don't-
like you've just completely given up.
This
Here,
is the
wait,
one
I'll
you posted
send
on
it.
Twitter.
No, it's the other one. It's this one.
Oh my god, I do look like an old man in this one still as well, but this isn't the one.
Wait, I have the other one as well. Do you want the other one?
Yeah, do the other. So this is I'm not.
Okay.
I wasn't kidding. This isn't a bit. This story is completely
No,
true.
this genuinely happened.
And
yeah.
he threw the key into the woods, like he just went woo and just launched
There's
it
the other one.
into the Beverly Hills. Oh, this one's better. Use it. Use this one when talking about the situation. I look cooler here.
Okay. I'll post this one instead.
I was not a happy bean. So he throws the key away. He throws the key into like down the hill of the Beverly Hills. And then I'm like fuck you. So I start like kicking him every time he gets near. Like he has to make like a perimeter around me because I'm like kicking every time he gets near me.
Yeah, you just started to kick
And
him.
then it's at this point everyone goes, "Oh no, that's the last key. We don't have another key."
Yeah.
So I'm going, "Well, shit." And I'm getting a little bit on edge. Like I'm getting a little bit anxious because I don't know, it's something when you clock in your brain, you're stuck. You cannot move, and you may not move for the next few hours. No matter what, if you need to pee, if you, I don't know, say you have a heart attack, you're fucked. You're just stuck there. You're handcuffed to a wall, right? So it's like, I started getting a little bit like fucking on edge about it. And it's at this point, Bilzo runs up to me and tightens the handcuffs as tight as he can. He literally runs up, grabs my wrist, and just goes and just tightens them as hard as he can. And I lose my shit. I snap at him. I snap at him. I like proper. I was like, I said, don't fucking do that. I like get proper. I felt so bad afterwards. I don't shout ever, but I like proper. And like Bilzo's telling me he apologizes and that he was bad and he said it was not nice. But Bilzo, I don't mind because I know you felt sorry because the second I snapped at you, you looked like you looked scared, man. He was fucking like his face went from to, and it was just I proper like I had a mini go. Luckily, very soon after he tightened it, good boy Freddy found the key. He found that he dug through the trees. He found the key.
Yeah.
But I like proper. I went full British on him.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I still like. Oh, I just have a photo. It's just I just took photos. It's like, all right, selfie time. That's the greatest. That's the greatest photo I've ever posted.
Yeah. Bear in mind, I kind of loom over Bilzo too. I could probably,
That's
if I
true.
stood close enough to him, I could probably just look straight down onto him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I liked America, man.
That was very fun.
It was a good time.
Freddy saved the day. He
He
usually
did.
does.
And Bilzo is forgiven. Hey, do you know I have merch, Rambo, at Wilbur.store?
That was one of. It was. I was on the weaker Sugu side, but I'll accept it.
I have merch. Go buy. You don't need to, Rambo. You get it for free.
Yay! Do I get like all of it for free?
Yeah, I think you get all of it.
All of it.
You get. Everyone calls this the gay fleece, the gay jumper. Even though it's missing like the majority of.
So
the stripe.
I get that one too.
You get that one, Rambo.
Yes.
Should have called Gaz. Everyone's saying I should have called Gaz. Gaz, you missed it, but I Gaz saved me today.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
Gaz
God,
saved me.
that's saved by Gaz.
He opened my door with a series of plastic sheets and a stick. You need to
How
come...
does that happen?
I don't know. He's just a genius, man. He's king. He's my lover.
All right.
But you need to come see my house now, Rambo. You haven't seen it since I've done its glow up. It's had a glow up.
Oh yeah.
Last time Rambo was in my house, it was just an armchair.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a TV now and everything.
Yeah. Oh man, I do want to see it again because the last time that we was there weren't we filming the ghost hunting thing, right? Last time I was there. Yeah. I think we could technically still get like a good video out of what we did film when you think about it.
It's not enough. It's not enough. We did get it was fun. It was good content so far, but it wasn't enough, you know.
We'll make the second half of it, you know.
Yeah,
Just
man.
say that I got possessed for a couple months.
Well, do you know when you'll be coming back to the UK?
Nope.
Okay.
I'll figure it out though soon, hopefully.
Because I've got it on my little priority list. I've got a little priority list. And ghost hunting is pretty low at the moment. Because
no.
Because
that's fair. It's fair though.
Because I'm not sure when you'll be back.
I'll figure it out.
Currently, next thing on the list is Make Soft Boy. Is the next thing on the list on my priority list, and then it's more You Laugh You Losers. But the thing that should have been done. Yeah, I want to do more You Laugh You Lose.
You're gonna do another. You're gonna do more.
Yeah, like season 2, You Laugh You Lose, Wilbur Soot style.
I'm going to warn you though.
What?
Media share has gotten way worse since you did it last.
Why?
Just that you're gonna have to. Your mods are gonna have to go through it. No, I mean what people donate.
That's why
your mods are gonna have to go through a lot.
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
trust me, Wilbur. The rules.
The rules worked, man. No, everyone was too scared to send shit that didn't obey the rules.
They're no longer scared. They've gotten followers on the internet and they've lost all sense of shame.
They'll be scared of me.
Good.
They'll be scared of me, don't worry. And also, if they send dumb shit, that's fine with me. I can work with it. Basically, like the way I'm gonna see it is, I'm gonna give chat 3 lives. If I can make it through 3 streams without laughing, so they constantly if they keep sending shit that isn't funny, they're just gonna get rid of You Laugh You Lose streams quicker. If they start sending, oh my god, Technoblade's Minecraft character twerking to a K-pop song, like that just isn't funny. I'm gonna if they keep sending shit like that, I'm just gonna win because I'm gonna go through 3 streams without laughing. That's all 3 of their lives gone. If I do a stream without laughing, that's 1 life gone from chat. Do all 3, and then there's no more You Laugh You Losers again.
That's good. That's good.
So
all right, guys, you gotta be funny.
They'll be good. Trust me. I'll scare them straight. Like, non-ironically, people used to be really scared of the rules for Rambo. Do you remember my You Laugh You Lose rules?
I do remember them.
People used to be fucking intimidated by them, so much so that I used to get people like messaging me and like commenting on the videos angrily about the rules because they thought they were unfair.
Really?
Yeah, like I'd be like no Marvel stands, and everyone and like when I wrote that rule of no Marvel stands, the reason was that Marvel memes are never funny. Memes about any of the Marvel films never make me laugh. It's always Robert Downey Jr. shouldn't be saying that. It's just not funny. It's not funny. If I wanted to watch millionaires being silly, I'd go to twitch.tv. The problem is that I didn't I think they're just not funny. They're always bad. There's not a single good Marvel video. I'm sure Marvel is fine as a film series. It's not for me, but it's fine, right? But like the big problem is just that Marvel memes are never funny. So I banned it. And then people in the chat were like, this is bullshit. I'm unsubscribing. You're so mean to Marvel stars. You won't let us have any fun. And they're like people get proper because they take the rules so seriously, man.
Yeah. How many subscribers did you gain because of the Stan Luna rule though?
I don't know. I mean, dude, Stan Luna.
Probably a good amount.
I only found out after Do You Laugh You Lose that Luna isn't one person. I thought Luna was a single person called Luna. I didn't know it was a group. But now I know.
Now you know you're gonna come back to season 2 a new man.
Yeah. Also, Stan Luna was like the meme during like that period of Stan culture. That was like the joke that everyone made. What was the other one? There were eras. I'm trying to think of the first era of Stan culture. The jokes were Stan Luna. The jokes were like the water bottle incident. Yeah, Rambo has his life flashed before his eyes. What else did we have? We had.
I watched that stream.
You watched that? I watched that stream too. I was there.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I'm glad I don't have to deal with this.
Yeah. Meet me at the hotel room. You can get your boyfriend to meet me at the hotel. That was the other one. Everyone's saying Tofu Chan. Tofu Chan was not first wave of Stan culture. That was like well later. Oh, everyone's just naming the rules. Okay, sorry, chat. I missed what you were doing. Chat's just got its mind of its own. George edits. That's not wave. No, George Not Found was a twinkle in the eye of Stan culture at this point. George Not Found was just he was in line. He was the next Minecraft boy at that point. He wasn't even there.
And you know what? Good for him.
Yeah. Oh god, this is making me realize how new everyone. Dan and Phil. Okay, that was the first wave of like Stan. I'm talking about Minecraft Stan culture though. What is it? Was anyone here for it? I don't think anyone in my chat was here for it because everyone's like, cat on armchair. What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is.
Oh, no. The cat in the wheelchair. The cat in the wheelchair. That
That's
just went...
just you laugh, you lose. That's you laugh, you lose.
Yeah, but it was still like a well-known thing in the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Jay Schlatt with hearts around him. Okay, yeah, that was one. You are correct. That was one. Jeez, Rambo. Jeez. Do you miss it?
What a wild time. I wasn't. Everyone always thinks that I was, but I just.
You were an SMP Live Stan.
I just watched it. All right, that was it.
Who was your favorite?
That was it.
Who was your favorite on SMP Live? Was it me? Did you like the Dirty Crime Hole?
Oh, I did. I did.
I think do you actually know what that is?
I think so. I think I remember watching that. I think the first actual impression that I have with you is when the half jokes during the talent show, and when he said, "When there's a will," and then he just turned towards you.
Yeah, that video blew up. The one of me reacting to that.
That was my first impression of you. Yeah.
Yeah. I just like how SMP Romper was the straw that broke the camel's back at that point. That was. Can you imagine that nowadays? None of the content creators would care.
Thing is, I didn't even know what that was until recently when I was like, why is everyone telling me to not play this on stream? Like,
that was what started the Serious stream. You remember the Serious stream? That was what started it. I felt really bad because it seemed that everyone had come to a unanimous decision that it wasn't a good thing after I'd already read it. It was the only fanfiction I'd ever read. And I read the whole thing and I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty interesting. I didn't see it weird. I get why it was seen as weird because it was like everyone killing each other, but I was like, it's just fiction, isn't it? And I made jokes about it, and then they did this big serious stream where Carson was like, "It's not cool. It's not cool. We don't do this in my community. We don't do this." And I was just like, "Oh fuck, I feel bad for making jokes about it now." Oh, it's Connor. Hey Connor, you remember this, right? I felt really bad because I thought it was quite funny, but I get why people were made uncomfortable by it, and the boundary was well set. But like. I still felt bad. I felt like I was too lenient with stans. Connor says, guys, please stop killing each other. Heart emote. Murder is bad, guys. Murder is bad.
Man, so profound.
I'm a long-time Connor frog. Do you know that? I'm also the pro GeoGuessr for Connor Esports. You sound tired, Rambu.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to let you go? You sound really
No, you're
sleepy.
good.
Oh,
I'm chilling. I woke up 20 minutes before my stream today, fell back asleep for 10, and then streamed. So I'm good. I'm doing good.
You were saying how you haven't had much sleep today.
I mean, I actually did. I had like a good, what was it, like 9 hours today. It's just like my body, when I don't get 10 hours, I die, basically.
I'm the same.
Like, I don't get it.
I seem to be meeting more and more Shelbys like that too. You're the second person now this year who's told me that they've got the same thing as me, where they need 10 hours. I need 10 hours sleep or I don't function.
Yeah, I just like, I feel bad for like the rest of the day unless I have like a good nap.
Everyone
Everyone
needs different amounts of sleep, man. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not like there's people in chat saying, "Oh my god, 10." It's not lazy. It's just that's how long some people need. And luckily we work jobs where we can sleep that long, you know.
Oh man, if I had to stick to a schedule, oh my god.
Rambo, I worked the night shift at my retail job. I was the night worker. I didn't see daylight. I didn't see daylight for months at one point. And I worked I worked the cash register. I was on the till, and we didn't have chairs.
Oh man,
no chairs. Stood on the till, and I
remember.
Karen.
Oh, sorry. I remember that one time this was like in school, because like school is like the main thing for me for like having like a schedule and everything that I had to adhere to. Like I had to stay up doing this like project, and I got like 3 hours of sleep, and then I had a math test the next day that I was just like, I did not study for this at all. So I went up to my teacher and just like, all right, and then I just went, look, man, please, I need this from you. Let me take it tomorrow, please. And then he let me take it the next day, and I was like, oh.
That's
and then
sick.
I fell asleep in his class. It was awesome.
That's sick. I used to fall asleep in class all the time, man. I was just be late as well. I had a history teacher who hated Margaret Thatcher so much that all I needed to do was show up late to his class. And when he asked why am I late, I'd say because of the privatization of the rail service. And he'd say, "Good lad," and then I could just be late every day, as long as I blamed it on Margaret Thatcher. I was allowed to be late.
Yep. As long as you it was Margaret Thatcher, just the biggest scapegoat.
Yeah, you just fucking. Why are you late, Margaret Thatcher? Margaret Thatcher made me late.
And then the entire class would get up and cheer.
Woo!
Yeah.
Fuck Margaret Thatcher. It's the only time the 7-gun salute shot the coffin.
I like
Rambo. What else have we done this year?
Oh man. Origin SMP.
Origin SMP. Well, that's going to be a 2022 thing, really. I think 2021 was the trial of Origin SMP.
And now we know what we're doing.
Now we know what we're doing, and I want to make it more like fucking Hermitcraft, bro. I want to make it more.
Hermitcraft is so good.
Yeah, and I want to make it more based around builds and about and then the lore comes around the builds. I've got fucking lore written. We know the lore. We wrote something together. Me and you
know it.
With the Origin SMP. When we get that ball rolling, chat in 2022, me and Rambu are the chief writers at the moment. We're the ones who are doing it. It's me and him side by side. We've already made the decision. We already spoke about it, and we've got the idea, and the idea's proper interesting so far. I think you're gonna like it, chat. I think you're gonna like it.
I think it's really
very
interesting.
silly. It's a lot less serious than the Dream SMP, but it's still gonna go hard.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be deep and have loads of little things to it, but it's a lot more silly. But I think you'll like it. It's gonna have edgy moments, but mainly silliness. I think is the vibe.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's improv again, so we don't know where it's gonna go. But
it is true. It can go anywhere, and I'm excited for it.
It's gonna be cool. So yeah, but I want to keep it Hermitcraft style. Focused on builds, focused on YouTube content.
Good.
I'm gonna make YouTube content on it where I go and do the builds, and then I want to make time lapses of the builds, and I want to have funny moments scattered between with Tommy and everyone, and it's gonna be fucking.
I made
sick.
my build. My build was cool. I really hope I can keep my build.
Oh, I'm gonna. So the things we're transferring across is your little crystal cave is being transferred.
Yes.
The volcano.
Wait, the stronghold too, right?
I mean, I can ask for it. I just didn't know you had that.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I kept it. Well, I have a little stronghold thing that I built.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that across. I mean, just talk to Vinny. He'll do it. And then we're getting the pube brought across. And I think that might be all. Scott was like, well, loads of people asked for everything, but it's one of those things where it's like we can't bring everything, and like Jack took loads of time on his volcano. I mean, I don't know. It's not my choice. It's kind of Tommy's. It's Tommy's server, so. I'm just me and you are just the lore guys. Oh, 616 Loki saying that's 25. Yeah. So, what else did we do? I did Lovejoy.
Oh yeah, you did. That was cool.
I still remember you sat on the sofa when we showed you some of the songs from Pebble Brain.
Yes. Oh, that was great because that was like the first time that we actually met as well. That was really cool.
I just gave you a little mini gig of all the new songs.
And then I knew that the fall would be good. I knew that it would.
Yeah, you're the only one too. Did you know? Okay, I'm gonna give you the list on most likely to cut to least likely to cut from Pebble Brain when we were, because we like to kill our babies in Lovejoy. We make a bunch of songs and then we cut like 20. We just do that. That's how we work, and I'm still so proud of Pebble Brain. I know it got really shit reviews actually. Pebble Brain, people didn't like it. I think that might be due to the Minecraft YouTuber thing, but fuck it, I love being a Minecraft YouTuber. It's punk rock, but basically it's like I still love Pebble Brain. I'm so in love with Pebble Brain. I was listening to it in the shower today and singing along. I bop that shit, but it also went to the top 100 day recently, and I made a little meme on Twitter where I was like, I guess that's cool, but genuinely that's fucking sick. Thank you so much, guys. Go, if you haven't listened to Lovejoy, it's my band. Go check it out. It's an indie rock band. My dad loves Lovejoy. Someone said that's good. That's good. I want you to like Lovejoy. Anyway,
we need the fathers.
But Pebble Brain grows on people. I've noticed. It seems to be people weren't too into it at the beginning, and then they started getting into it more. But from most likely to cut to least likely to cut on Pebble Brain, the least likely. Sorry, I'll go for least likely to most likely. Least likely to cut was Model Buses, mainly because Model Buses is my absolute favorite. I love Model Buses so much. I feel like it's got some of my funkiest lyrics. I wrote that funky bass line. Pretty much all of Model Buses, apart from the drumming, is me. I wrote almost all of it. And I love the bridge. I think it's one of the best bridges we've written, with the trumpet going. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. I love that. It's sick. It's Model Buses, big fan of. I especially love Ultimate Guitar. You know Ultimate Guitar?
Wait, Ultimate Guitar?
Yeah, like a website for tabs and that.
Oh no, I don't know that.
Okay, they did a official version of Model Buses, and I'm a big fan of it. I'm gonna if you hop on my stream quickly. It's sick. I love it. It uses the RuneScape sound engine.
Really?
Yeah, listen. Oh, wait, I can share screen with you. It's so sick, man. And then that line, by the way, the line, my mother says you're up your own ass like stagehand at puppet show, but hell, what does she know? That's a play on two things: that my mum hates Boris Johnson, who this song's about. This song is about Boris Johnson, and she fucking despises him more than me, which is a lot. And number two is my mum used to be a puppeteer. She was a professional puppeteer, so that line's a little homage to my mother. With the my mother says you're up your own ass like stagehand at puppet show, but hell, what does she know? The hell, what does she know is ironic because she knows a lot about puppets because she used to be a puppeteer.
That's great.
Says you're up your own ass like stagehand at puppet show, but hell, what does she know? You're so appealing. We can barely see your hair receding. Dude, this makes me so happy. I go back and listen to this occasionally. And He's Got a Bus, He's Got a Bike is about Boris Johnson's infrastructure plans to add Boris bikes and Boris buses to the country. But yeah, I can't. What I'm excited for in 2022, live shows, man. Are you gonna come to them, Rambo?
Yeah.
I want to hear
I
the
will.
fucking room of people on the. I guess this makes you right. I want that fucking claps, and I want the get me out of here shouted back. Oh, bro, it's gonna fucking rule.
It's gonna be really cool.
2022 is gonna be so fucking fun. It's gonna be so fucking good, chat.
Hopefully.
Oh man, hopefully. I'm calling it.
Hopefully.
I'm not gonna jinx it, but I'm excited, man.
Mm.
What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, do you can I tell you what the? Sorry, I'm just boring you with Lovejoy. I know you haven't said anything for it.
No, you're good. You're good.
The actual plot of Model Buses, the way I want to do it. Oh, sorry, the way it was written was I imagined if Boris Johnson wasn't Prime Minister and just a bloke I met in a pub. It's just what it would be like if I met Boris Johnson in a pub and how I'd describe him. And the song's very sarcastic, so it's I'm sure that your heart's in the right place. I'm sure that you break more than I make. My mother says you're up your own ass like stagehand at puppet show, but hell, what does she know? Because you're so appealing. We can barely see your hair receding. You're a man of few knees. Little sleep thoughts are deep. Sound as good with slurred speech as I do when I'm sober. So it's just me meeting Boris Johnson in a pub if he wasn't Prime Minister and just describing him. I guess this makes you right. Oh yeah, he's obviously snatching up all the girls here. I guess this makes you right. I guess the boys must be lucky that you didn't try out here tonight. Because you're so relieving. You're like a breath of fresh air on a warm summer evening. Yeah. That's what Model Buses is about. I like writing songs. I'm a big boy for that. But yeah, Lovejoy has been a really good thing for me this year. I've loved expressing myself. There's a feeling behind writing music for me that is so visceral. It's so like, chat, you're never going to catch me doing anything creative for money, is what I'm trying to say. I have a big fucking love for music, and I know as well.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Rambucon? What have you done that you're proud of in 2021 as well?
Oh, another thing? I mean, honestly, I think just like, whenever I think about it, I think honestly just like everything.
Yeah.
Like literally everything, because it's just like, it was like at the end, like the last 3 months of 2020 and everything were kind of like this like build up almost to like what would be like this like huge year and everything. And it's like sure, a lot of like really bad like bad stuff happened right during 2021, but it's like for the most part, I'd say that it like this entire year is something that I'm proud of, because it's like I was able to do a lot of really, really cool stuff.
Yeah. How many followers did you have at the start of 2021?
Oh, I don't remember.
Just to quantify it. I know it's not important, but
I think it was like 500k on. I hit 500k on YouTube like a couple of months, or like I think like December of 2020, I think. So like we got a couple million new people.
That's so sick.
Just a little bit.
What, you know, like one of the most subbed people on the platform, huh?
Oh, I think so. I haven't looked at Twitch Tracker in a while, because looking at Twitch Tracker makes me anxious. So I don't. Yeah, it's something that I think that a lot of like people and everything have had to deal with, because like numbers go down because of like people like, you know, going outside, or people simply like losing interest, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But it's like when people are like almost like scared to stream because of like they're worried that it won't like do as well.
That's what alt accounts are for, right? That's what people have alt accounts for.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, they like, it's like the alt accounts. Like I always say, for me, right? Like when you can stream, right? When you're in like the mental way of like streaming and everything, I always think that streaming on like a main is better than the alt.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't have an alt for that
Like,
exact reason. I don't think.
Yeah.
My worst fear if I got an alt was if I got partnered, and I'd hate. Because I know this would be me if like, because I used to be essentially a stan of a bunch of YouTubers back before stans even existed. Like I used to have my profile picture on Google Plus was Nerdcubed and stuff. Like I was I was a big into my YouTubers, and I just know that if Nerdcubed or someone was a streamer and I'd been subbed to him for ages, and he made a new alt, and I had a chance of being in the first month of subscribers, I'd go to my mum and be like, Mom, I need money to sub to Nerdcubes again. And she'd be like, but aren't you already subbed to him?
Mhm.
And I'd be like, yeah, but he's made another account. I need to sub to
Oh,
that
yeah,
one too.
yeah.
That idea of a kid, not even just a kid, just anyone having to go and beg their parents for another sub to another one of my channels.
Yeah,
That
that's
makes
why
me-
that's why I just tell them to not sub on the alt whenever I do an alt stream. And then I just always I run ads and everything, but like I make sure that they're like the lowest that they can be and all that, because I'm pretty sure you have to have ads on some channels.
Oh yeah, no, you do have to.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that people who have alts are not caring of that fact. It's just the fact that I know from my experience how much my parents fucking probably thought I was an idiot for how much stuff I'd want to buy from my like favorites. And I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I did it because I still have it and I still cherish a lot of the stuff. And it was always a good idea. And if you're sub to multiple, like an alt and a main, that's a good idea. You've done a good thing, and you won't regret that most likely. Just like I don't regret spending money on my favorite creators. But I'm sure my parents were like, "What the fuck is this kid doing?" You know. And that's why I always have a little bit of an anxiety about it. It gives me like a feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, what else were we gonna say? Yeah, also, I actually, going completely off that topic though, I was gonna make an alt at one point.
Really?
I was gonna give it a completely different name. I was gonna be one of my personas.
Yeah.
Just be like, this is Fred. No, it can't be Fred.
Yeah.
That's already a thing. This is Gubbins. Gubbins.
Yes.
Gubbins.tv. And and it would just be me, but I'd just be like, I'm not. Who's Wilbur? I'm Gubbins. That was gonna be my thing. But yeah. What else?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. My chat.
No. I was just gonna say that like I think when alts are used like more as a main, I think that's just, for me, that's when it becomes like, ooh,
Right.
you know?
Oh yeah. No.
Because it just
I feel like I
don't
feel like
know.
I went hard on alts, but what I meant to say was I'm hard on myself having an alt. I think alts are fine, and I think they're a good idea.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to keep your content separate. So if you want to do like, it's like a main channel and a secondary channel. You know, if you have a main channel for your big videos and then a second channel for your not so big videos, that's that's really good. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I gonna say?
Yes. Let's Sagoo.
Oh, I needed to say. So chat was spamming me earlier that I didn't finish my list, so I'm just going to quickly go through what were the most likely to be cut.
Okay.
So the least likely to be cut was model buses. Second least likely to be cut was It's All Futile, It's All Pointless, probably, because we kind of decided very early on that we were going to do that. I remember on the way to writing, before we'd even released Are You Alright, our first EP, I was playing It's All Futile for our drummer so he could get a hang of it, so we could then record it. Number 3 least like to be cut would probably be Concrete. Number 4 would be You'll Understand When You're Older. And then number 5 would be Oh Yeah, You're Gonna Cry. And then number 6 and number 7 are Perfume and The Fool, and they were both on the chopping block. In fact, the original track listing didn't include Perfume and The Fool. So
You almost cut The Fall?
I didn't say anything about it, but The Fool was... we were so ready to cut The Fool that we actually had 2 recording sessions. We had the first recording session where we did the first 4 tracks, and the second recording session where we did an extra 3 that we just wanted to shove in there because we had time. And The Fool was The Fool was like, we said, right, if we have time, we'll record The Fool. So yeah, it almost was gone. I even said to you on the day when you were sat there on the sofa, I was like, we might not include this one. And then you were like, and then afterwards I said, which one's your favorite? And you were like, probably that one. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And that was one of the reasons we kept it in. It wasn't like a Tommy Innit moment where he forced us to keep in Perfume, but it was like when we were deciding whether to cut it or not, we took into account what you said, and we were like, yeah, okay, maybe we can keep that.
Yay!
I want music in the background for the stream. I've just been talking over silence.
I'm so glad, because I remember like the ending bit of The Fall. Like I remember that it was like, I knew that when that would be like actually recorded and actually like produced and everything, that would be so incredibly good.
Oh, thank you, man.
like I knew it as soon as I heard it. And then I was like, and when I heard it for the first time, I was like, yeah.
I sent you the files, didn't I, before it was released? I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
It was Pog. It was fun. That was good.
Oh.
What else have we done this year? I'm really excited for the Origin SMP. I mean, I've got my big list of things I'm gonna be doing next year that could have something to do with it. I'm excited for your D&D campaign, dude. I know you haven't even announced
yes,
it.
I actually ordered the books. And they're coming in soon.
Hell yeah, man.
So I'm actually like, I'm actually gonna do it. So I'm really excited for that.
I'm excited. That's gonna be so fun. I've been thinking of a character and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
I got the Tales from the Yawning Portal one.
Cool.
So it's just a bunch of random one-shots that are already written for me. It's great. I only have to make characters.
That's sick. I'm so excited for that. Well, have you got anything else you want to talk about? I mean, do you want to play Risk still? I think Tubbo says he's down if you want to.
I think I might eat. I think I might go eat because I haven't had breakfast yet, and now it's 12:25, so I have to call it lunch.
Does that mean no?
I mean, I'll be back in like a little bit.
Sad hat.
If you still want to play Risk, I'll still be down.
Putting on the sad hat.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'll be back in like a little bit. I'm gonna have like food. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
You have a sad. Wait, where did that come from? Wait, I've never seen that before. What?
It's okay. Enjoy your food, King. I'm gonna.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna finish up with chat.
We'll do
things and saying thank you, and then I'll be on my way. Thank you for coming down, Rambo. I hope you had a nice time.
Of course.
Farewell, King.
All right.
Bye. I'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
If you're down for Risk.
See ya. I think I will be. Bye.
Good old Rambo chat. I love Rambo, man. Rambo is the best. Rambo is a surprise friend. You know when you get surprise friends? Rambo's the surprise friend from this year. You picked a good one, Rambo. Rambo stands. Rambo biases. You've picked a good one. I know, I say that about George as well. You've picked a good one. Anyway. What else have I done that I'm proud of? I don't know, man. I feel very creatively satisfied. I feel creatively drained this year. I need to have a break. I'm going to have a break from writing music for a little bit. But when I come back, I'm still deciding whether I want to do an album or a bunch of EPs that flow together like a story. I think I'll do a bunch of EPs that flow like a story. But either way. Thank you, chat. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you for making... He's 27 years old, right? And I'm 31. Eve Street, thank you for the 10. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you for being my friend. And thank you for... I'm not your friend. And thank you for, you know, watching me and sticking around despite my strange schedule I've had over this year. I'm happy to... Well, actually, before I go, mods, can you do a poll? 3 EPs that link together or 1 big album? How do I do a poll? Can I do a poll? I think I can do my own poll. It's a race now between me and the chat. Poll. How do I open a setup menu to create a poll? Yes. Oh yeah, here we go. Right. Let's do a 2-minute poll. There we go. I beat you, mods. I can do it now. Yeah, I want to do a big story for this EP. I know the story already, and the band are already keen. They think it's really exciting. You're 31. No, I'm 34. What does EPs mean? So you know, Are You Alright? It's like 4 tracks. It's like a little short list of tracks. It's short for extended play. Will there be vinyls? Probably, yeah. Okay. You guys seem to want EPs. Well, anyway, thank you for being here, chat. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for being just like, you know, something to, something to work towards and impress. Because otherwise I'd just be releasing any old shit. Thank you for coming, and I had a great year with you, and I hope I even was there for your year just a little bit. Go to Wilbur.store. I think there's still some merch left you can grab. The website's still down for me, but thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in January. So a couple days, maybe a week at most. Bye, guys. Woo!